No, sir.
What?
You are in custody right now. If you leave the courtroom, it's a felony escape.
That's a felony to put me in custody because you have no authority or jurisdiction or standing.
Guys, we've got one of the most intense and fiery court hearings I've witnessed in a long time. This sovereign citizen showed up today because he outright refused to surrender after a warrant was issued for his arrest. The defendant? An absolute madman. He's literally claiming that he doesn't even exist. Also, apologies for the video quality, it's a bit rough, but this is hands down one of the most entertaining cases I've seen in a while. Tell me in the comments. What you think about this guy's bizarre arguments? If you're into chaotic court drama like this, make sure to hit that like and subscribe button. Let's get into it.
So, you failed to appear for court multiple times in this case.
Your Honor, just for the record, the named defendant is actual property, a registered trade name.
Oh, here we go.
And the case has also been certified as a fraud. I have court certified documents to prove that. That should be on the record. And that's the reason why it was certified to be a fraud, because the plaintiff is a foreign-owned private corporation, of which I have no contract with, and neither does the registered trade name. And the registered trade name has been used without authorization and permission, and there's an act of identity theft. And that's probably one of the reasons also why the state has acquiesced that both cases are a fraud. Let me add one more piece of information. I am a foreign sovereign with respect to the privately owned foreign corporation known as the state of Washington.
Yes, on the 303 matter, Mr. Haywood was sentenced to serve 4 days in jail. He failed to report to the jail on June 29, 2023, and we're asking him to be taken into custody to serve that time.
No objection, Your Honor. I actually contacted the jail to make special arrangements to deliver the defendant with the special arrangements to not damage the paper, and the jail refused. So I attempted to deliver the defendant, and objection, the state has no standing as they are representing a privately owned foreign corporation, and the prosecutor is not licensed to practice.
So basically, this guy is saying he went to jail, brought in a little piece of paper with his name on it, and claimed that he tried to turn that in for the warrant. Like, what? Did he really think they'd just look at the paper and be like, yep, totally legit, we'll arrest you now? Obviously, they didn't accept it because, it's just a piece of paper. But seriously, this dude is on another level. I can't tell if he's completely off the rails or just playing it up for attention. I've seen a lot of sovereign citizen cases, but this guy might be one of the wildest I've ever seen. It's like he's just making stuff up. As he goes, let me know in the comments what you think of this circus so far, and now, let's jump back in.
Okay, so I think it's the 303 that he was convicted and ordered to do jail, and you believe that he didn't comply with jail because there's a docket entry that said defendant complied with jail. Maybe that was an error.
That was probably my attempt to deliver the defendant to the jail, but they refused. And just to clarify, the defendant only exists on paper, just as the plaintiff only exists on paper. The jail refused the paper, and here we are today. And the state still hasn't proven standing yet, by the way, as well.
So, Mr. Haywood, it doesn't look like you did the sentence on the 303 matter. And so I am going to quash the warrant. However, I am going to have you serve that time.
Okay, well, I'll deliver the paperwork to the jail. That's fine. I tried to once before, but they refused it. And just to clarify, I'm not the defendant. There is nothing on there, nor is there any testimony from anybody as firsthand witnesses under penalty of perjury that I am the defendant. And I've uploaded plenty of documentation to prove I'm not the actual defendant. That is a registered trade name, matter of public record, and registered with the state. So if you want me to serve some jail time, then we're going to need to change who the defendant is, because I'm not the defendant.
All right. So can you upload a new commitment?
Yes, Your Honor.
And the reason they couldn't put my name on there as a defendant is because I'm a foreign sovereign with respect to the corporate entity known as the state of Washington, of which I have no contract with.
Well, you had your day in court on the 303 matter. You had a trial. You represented yourself or the defendant, whichever way you want to say it, but you represented the defendant yourself. And you were convicted and you were ordered to serve 4 days in jail. You didn't do that. And
Sorry,
so
the defendant was ordered to serve 4 days in jail, and I attempted to deliver the defendant to the jail, but the jail refused.
okay, well, I'm going to make sure that they don't, because I've done a new commitment for you today so that they won't refuse for the defendant to serve that time. You're going to serve those 4 days and then you'll be released, and nothing more will happen on that 303 case. You'll be done. And then this case will be heard August 24th at 10:30 in the morning. If you change your mind about representing yourself, then you can ask for help if you want it. If you don't want help, we don't have to have it. So we'll see you in August. I'm going to have you take a seat right over there.
I won't be here for the defendant on August 24th. Would you like me to deliver the defendant to the jail?
I would like you to sit over there
Is there any standing
with the
or
defendant.
jurisdiction chosen, proven here yet?
Please go take a seat.
Okay, so let the record reflect no jurisdiction has been proven.
This whole split personality act is honestly getting out of hand. At this point, I really think the judge should have hit him with a contempt charge already. I mean, seriously, this guy is constantly being rude. Cutting her off and nonstop. Challenging her jurisdiction like he actually has a chance at winning. The moment he said he doesn't even identify with his own name. Yeah. I would have thrown him in contempt right then and there. You can't just walk into a courtroom acting like that, especially when you're the one who's supposed to be following the law, not making up your own version of it. But what do? You guys think? Should the judge have cracked down harder? Or is this just one of those wild cases where you kick back and enjoy the chaos? Let me know in the comments. And now, let's dive back in.
And neither has the identity of the defendant definitively been established.
Okay, please go take a seat. Sonia Sesko, customer 231022402. Mr. Haywood, sit down.
Am I obligated to follow these rules?
You are going to sit down right now.
Do you have any jurisdiction? I don't believe you have any jurisdictions been proven yet.
Please sit down.
Are you threatening me with violence?
I'm asking you to sit down.
You only have authority over the defendant. He has no authority.
What are you doing?
Mr. Haywood?
You escaping?
I got things to do.
No, sir.
What?
You are in custody right now. If you leave the courtroom, it's a felony escape.
That's a felony to put me in custody because you have no authority or jurisdiction or standing. You got some proof of that?
Okay, well, we are all being recorded, so if you leave this courtroom, it'll be a felony escape charge. Your choice.
Okay, well then, I guess in the best interest of peace, in regards to your violence, I will go ahead and relax for a minute, but let's get with it. I got things to do. Got it?
What was that just thrown?
Car keys.
Do you know that person?
Yeah, they're my boys.
Okay. All right. So thank you. Mr. Haywood has been very disruptive. He tried to leave the courtroom once he was placed in custody. So just FYI, be careful with him.
So, give me a break. Can I just see just need to see it, thank you. Can I see who's being put into custody, please? I just need to see the name. I just need to see the name of the person. Okay, that's not me, that's the problem here.
Christopher Sanborn's matter. We're here today on
That's not me.
Who's that?
The name is saying, but that's my registered trade name. I got all that documentation right here.
Okay, good. We're
You want
gonna take care of
it?
it.
Okay. Yeah. Well, this is the defendant, technically.
If you want that, I can go with you, put everything private.
Hold on 1 second. Well, that's taken care of.
We can figure it out and get the right name.
Did she file a notice of appearance?
I will make sure that she does, Your Honor.
Yeah, sorry, I haven't had enough coffee yet today. So yeah, no, you've got Ms. Bradshaw, so that's fine. You don't need to do those forms. But she does.
All right, that's enough of this sovereign citizen nonsense. It's about time they finally took this guy into custody. He's clearly not well, and honestly, he's got that whole sovereign script down pat. It wouldn't surprise me if he's one of the leaders in those weird online sovereign forums. These people seriously believe they can just reject the law by claiming they're not part of the system. Like what? can't just shout, "I'm not subject to your laws," and expect to walk free. They act like they're out here hacking the system. But really, they're just digging their own legal graves. It's wild how deep some of these folks are into conspiracy theories, so deep they can't even see that they're only making things worse for themselves. The law doesn't care about your sovereign beliefs. You can yell and throw tantrums all day, but at the end of it, you're getting locked up just like anyone else who refuses to take responsibility. They always act like there's some hidden loophole, when in reality, it's just a shortcut to jail. And the craziest part, a lot of these cases could have ended with just a small fine. But nope. Instead, they choose the drama, the conspiracies, and the courtroom melt. Then they scream and shout when the cuffs come out. It's honestly just ridiculous at this point, but what do you guys think? Is this guy really that out of touch, or is he just putting on the Sovereign Citizen Act for attention? Drop your thoughts in the comments, and if you love watching wild courtroom chaos like this, don't forget to like and subscribe for more. Thanks for watching, and take care.